Hi everyone, Wendy Spanish Crafter here. Welcome to the craft room in Spain. I'm back with a kit from Tailor Made Cards for You, and this is a lovely kit and there's quite a lot of pages to it as well. This is the Transcontinental Kit is the official name, but I shall put all the links below and I'll just give you a quick flip through of the papers. The sort of muted greeny greys and blue. There's quite a few pages of ephemera to cut out. In fact, they're both the same. I did print the kit twice because I'm going to do 2 journals with it, which I think will be great for the men in your life. I'm going to do one A5 and one A6 size. And then these are the pages now. So some are sort of lined. So that would do an A5, or you could fold it again and do A6, which is what I intend to do. And the pages are all sort of these like aged vintage ledger pages, which look great. So I've got some ideas in my head, and the journals will be up for grabs with the usual terms applying of paying for the postage and a donation to the charity. Okay, I shall be back shortly. Okay, I'm back and I'll just show you where I'm up to. I have sorted all my papers out. I've got enough, because I printed it twice, the Transcontinental Transport Kit. I've got enough to make a A5 size journal, and I've put together enough to make a little A6 size journal. So like I said before, these would be great for the men in your life, but I think I might take this little one. We've got a big holiday planned in January, so I may make that one up and take it myself, but we'll see. But this one will definitely be up for sale. So I'm just gluing the front and back on the cover. Again, I'm using craft card, and I've kept, my craft card comes with a really nice sort of tan colour, and the other side is quite grey. But because most of it will be covered up on the front, I decided to keep the grey for the outside. So I'm just gluing 2 of the pieces of paper for the front and back covers, and then I've got the signature to sew in. I've cut the ephemera out, and because these papers are a little bit on the small side to cover most of the front and back, what I'm going to do is I've got a wide piece of material to cover the spine a little bit more. So you've still got quite a wide gap at the top and the bottom. But I did like these for the front cover, especially this one here. And so I'm just going to glue on the material. It's just a piece of the bed sheet that I use, or quilt cover rather. I need another little piece just to fill that gap in. I wonder if that piece is any longer. Probably not, because they were torn off the same piece. Oh, it is too. Yeah, so we'll use that one. So I can glue that and it'll cover. Yeah, that's perfect. So let me get my 3-in-1. Ooh, it's a bit messy. It keeps oozing out, this. So I'll just glue this on the outside first. Let's just check the width of it. I've got the fan blasting away. I've had the door open so the aircon cool air blows in here, because it is hot, hot, hot. And I'm finding it very hard to craft in here at the moment. But I've got to get this done, and I've got some more bits I've got to do, and we're going away next week for a few nights to Alicante. John bought me a ticket to see the Cirque du Soleil show. They've come to Alicante for the month of July and August, and it's a show called La Lutha, which is lights, so it should be amazing. In fact, friends have already been and they said it's absolutely amazing. So I'm really looking forward to that next weekend. The show's on Friday, and we're both going to the show to Alicante for the weekend, but I'm going to the show on my own because it doesn't really interest John, and it's not worth wasting money on a ticket for him if he's not fussed about seeing it. And I don't mind going on my own, because the arena, they put like a big top up to have the show in, and it's at the end of a tram line, so I can get the tram. John will put me on the tram and meet me off after. So I'm really looking forward to this show. It sounds amazing. So right, I'm going to sew this signature in now. It should fit. Yeah, perfect. So I'm not sure how many pages are in here, but I've put an odd piece of coffee dyed paper in as well. Just quick flick through, make sure they're all the right way up, which I'm sure we've all done the same at some point in our journaling journey. Yeah, that's perfect. Right, needle and cotton. And let me just find some thread. I think actually the grey will go quite nice because it matches that. So let's get rid of that. And this is like a thick crochet cotton, so it should be nice and strong. And I'm going to leave most of this journal blank pages, because if a man has it, he might not want too much ephemera in. But as I usually do, I will put all the ephemera that I don't use in an envelope, so whoever does get it can either add it in or you know, just use it for something else. So I hate wasting anything, as you know. One more hole about there. I do find it easier when I'm sewing a signature in to do it, instead of piercing it all in one go, I pierce the centre hole with the awl, put my needle and thread through, and then pierce the next hole and put the needle and thread through, instead of piercing all three holes, and then I lose the, you know, the papers move around. So that's my easier way of doing it. Now let's get all those lined up. And back in through that one. And watch this now, it'll all be out of sync. There and there, I think. Yeah, we're there. Make sure one thread's each side of the centerpiece. There we go. That's it, I'll leave a bit of thread on the needle, then I don't lose my needle. Right, let's make sure all this is nice and tight. Do it a little bit tighter, I think. Yeah, right over left and under, and left over right and under. That was how I was taught to do a reef knot at school. And because this is for a man, I'm not going to do anything fancy on the ties, or it may be for a woman, I'm not sure. So that is that. So I shall go and put a pocket on. I'll just sort through the ephemera and I'll be back shortly. Hi, I'm just trying to decide which of these. I got these in my local craft shop, and I never buy Tim Holtz stuff because I think they're quite expensive. But I saw these, they were reduced, and I've just found one that I think might be okay with this. She dreams of faraway places and daring adventures, which probably could be quite a good little dangle on there. So I'm just putting some brads in here to tie some string onto for my closure. I think string will be better as it's like all browns and stuff. So I've put two. I always like to strengthen where I'm going to put the brads. I'm just trying to find some. Oh, I know where I've put them. I got these, they're sort of like, a bit like you get on jeans, I suppose. Yeah, so I'll put those on. I thought they'd look quite good. So I just need to attach them and punch a hole in. Trying to get it in the middle, which is, I should really put a pen mark. And one on the back, and I'm going to have the string tied to the back. I very often put it on the front, but then when you're opening the journal, it can be in the way. So I'll just attach those. That's attached okay, and then I shall show you what I've done with this journal. And I'm quite happy with it. It's turned out quite well. Yeah, that's fine. Let's get rid of that. Whew, still melting. Right, let's have a look. Do you know, I should have put a piece of cardboard underneath that. I wonder if I can squash it anymore. Just bear with me a sec, see if I can put a bit more force onto it to flatten it more at the back. Yeah, that's a bit better. And that one. Can't always get the force when I'm sat down. Oops. Yeah, that'll do. Right, I'll tie the string onto it. I think I'll have the string double. She said, how much do I need? If I have that double, that's going to be enough to tie. No, I think we'll go for single. Scissors. Put that away. Right, let's attach the back one first, and then I'll attach the charm to the one on the front, and then it hangs down on the front. There's enough there to tie, or no, I don't think there is actually. So what I will do is do it that way and tie it in a knot. That makes it look a bit more rustic, I suppose, doesn't it? And you've got quite a nice long tie. And I'll do the same with this one and attach the charm onto there. Right, left over right and under, and left, sorry, right over left and under, and left over right and under, and that should give you quite a nice tight reef knot, and that will tie that way. Okay, just cut that off a little bit. Right, I made some journal cards out of some of the ephemera. Made a pocket there, just did a bit of stamping and stuck some of the ephemera and a stamp there. And I've made a big journal card that just slots in. Then a smaller journal card. I found a storage label in my stash. I thought that was quite apt. And a bit more of the ephemera there. that can just hang out. So the only thing I've stuck inside was 2 of the pieces, like the old vintage photographs. I just put on the centre pages. Then in the back I just made a little pocket out of some leftover craft card, stuck some of the ephemera pieces there, and made that was one of the tags out the kit, made a journal card there. And then the 2 pieces of ephemera that was left, I've just folded up, inked the edges, and put into a little vintage envelope I found in my stash. And that should just tuck under there, and I've just stuck the tickets piece on there. And in fact, we'll just tie a piece of string through there, and that will just finish it off okay, I think. See how that looks. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, quite happy with all that. And then it ties together at the side, and that will make a nice gift for somebody that's going on the travels, or the man in your life, boyfriend, husband. And okay, yeah, I think that looks quite good. Okay, I'm not sure if I'll add any more onto this. If I finish this little one, I will do, but we'll see. All the links for this kit are in the description box below. If I decide not to keep this one for myself, I shall include both of these journals for sale. Like I say, minimum €20, which covers the 15.35 certified post and £4.65 to the 2 charities that I support over here. So thanks for joining me. Please click the subscribe button and leave me a comment. I love to know what you think, and I shall see you next time. Bye.